In 1954, in East Pakistan, provincial elections were held, and these elections, Muslim League, which was the party of the founder of Pakistan, was defeated by United Front, Jokto Front. United Front was an alliance comprised of Krishik Sarmik Party, Awami Muslim League, and another Muslim party. This party won the election and Muslim League lost in this election. Provincial elections were held in East Pakistan before the adoption of draft constitution report of Basic Principles Committee. In the election program as well, United Front had demanded the rejection of this draft constitution, and before the adoption of this draft constitution, elections were held from 8 to 11 March in 1954. In this election, United Front won the election. United Front was an alliance of political parties who were opposed to Muslim League. United Front participated in the election on the basis of its program, in which it was stated that recognition of Bengali as official language as par with Urdu. That's they demanded the Bengali language to be a national language, and it should have the same importance of Urdu. And the rejection of draft constitution, dissolution of constituent assembly, and its replacement by a newly elected body. They had demanded to reject the draft constitution made by Basic Principles Committee and to dissolve the Constituent Assembly of Pakistan, and that it should be replaced by a newly elected body. And they also demanded for a complete autonomy for East Pakistan in all matters except defense, foreign policy and currency. That is, they had demanded that defense, foreign policy and currency only should be under the central government, and remaining all subjects should be under the provincial governments. And they had demanded for a complete freedom from center with regard to export of jute, because jute was the main product of East Bengal, and they were thinking that the money which was received by exporting jute is mostly invested in West Pakistan. So they had this complaint from very beginning, so they demanded the complete freedom in the regard of export of jute. And they also demanded that consultation between the center and East Pakistan on the allocation of foreign exchange for imports, because this was also that Bengalis had objection that mostly Pakistan is using budgets for imports, which and they are using imports in western part of Pakistan. Abolition of Indo-Pakistani passport and visa system, and of existing restrictions on the trade between East and West Bengal. And so they had demanded to lease or to lose the restrictions on the trade between both sides of Bengal, and devolution of Pakistani rupee. In the elections of 1954 in East Bengal, United Front, which was an alliance of Awami Muslim League, Krishik Sarmik Party and Nizam-e-Islam, won 223 seats out of 309, and it emerged as the largest party in East Bengal. It was an alliance comprised of three Muslim parties: Awami Muslim League, Krishik Sarmik Party and Nizam-e-Islam. And Muslim League got 10 seats, Independent 3, Khilafat-e-Rabbani 1, and minorities 72 seats. So in this United Front was the leading party, and Muslim League lost this election. The total turnout was 65%, all League ministers lost their seats in this election. The defeat of Muslim League in East Pakistan led to the demand of dissolution of central government and constituent assembly. Muhammad Ali Bogra, the prime minister at that time, rejected the demand. He said that the in constituent assembly there is no any government party or opposition party, because the constituent assembly was made for a super legal or super purpose, and that was the formation of constitution, and it has nothing to do with provincial elections. He said that if we will dissolve the assembly on the basis of the results of a provincial government or provincial election. So after every 1 or 2 years, they held the political the provincial elections, and this will result in continuous fall of constituent assembly, and it will be very awkward in completing their task. He said for members from a particular province to resign merely because their party had gone out of office in that province would, he argued, create an unworkable precedent. Following this statement of Prime Minister, Working Committee of Muslim League ordered its members from East Bengal in the Constituent Assembly not to resign their seats, so they held their posts and they did not resign from the Constituent Assembly.